go. Can't even see us. Oh, there we go. Welcome back, folks. We are Lower Legacy Podcast, -1, but we're gonna jump right into it. We got a lot of shit to cover today. So, as always, for now, to my left.
That's the one Garcia.
And it's the BU-double-G. So we got a fucking special Sunday episode here. We've always
Emotions riding high.
we 2-0 here. Fucking
undefeated.
couple, little Raider Nation celebration today. Fucking don't feel bad for any of you fuckers. Absolutely not. Kidding me?
Let's say you celebrate.
I'll throw up. You know how that goes. Dude, we fucking. How about that game?
Fuck, dude. It's pumped.
I was so excited this week that my heart wasn't fucking
I was gonna say.
up and down. Fucking,
Yo, what's up, Sharansky? How about them Raiders, baby?
Who's that?
This is Mama Sharon.
All right.
Wesley Snipes himself.
Fucking Raider fan or what?
Yes, sir.
Oh, see? It's a Raider Nation celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking watching the game. Fucking took my hat, dude, put it down. I'm all into it. Next thing I know, I'm like, what's that fucking sound? What is that? Fucking looking, I see the fucking puppy running down the fucking hallway with my hat in his mouth.
Oh, no.
I'm like, you motherfucker. Fucking chase him, come back in. I'm like, fucking, they're all celebrating. What happened? Fucking Henry Ruggs touchdown. I'm like, dude, you just made me miss it.
Yeah,
So I was fucking dog, dude.
What I can say I'm happy about is there was only one point in that whole game where I thought maybe, just maybe, we're going to lose. So it was a lot less stressful than last week, that's for sure. But
I would say it was less stressful as far as the back and forth play because I was watching it. I mean, they were giving up big plays when they shouldn't have, obviously. Defense still getting at it, dude. This fucking defense is going solid right now. I'm fucking loving it.
that's all we need, baby.
Dude, when Carr went down though, I just fucking sat there like, nah, this is not happening.
That would have been the end of the legacy, I believe.
I think if he got hurt, he would have came back next year and they would try to ship him out. They would try to trade. I don't fucking. Okay, so I got in a little fucking tit for tat with a so-called Raider fan the other day. I'm at Sam's Club, I'm fucking scanning my shit, and this lady comes up. She's like, "Oh, you're a Raider fan?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh," she's like, "Me too." She's like, "That game the other day was fucking crazy, and fucking whatever, she's just fucking talking." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I fucking think I had a couple artifacts during that game." She's like, "Oh, can't you just fucking not wait for them to get rid of Derek Carr?" And I was like, I don't know what kind of fan you are, but you're definitely not a fucking Raider fan. And I was like, well, I felt bad too, because she was like fucking 50 something. She was like an old ass lady, but I was like, Derek Carr is a fucking stable piece to that fucking offense right now. Like, you gonna plug another quarterback in, and what do we have? We have another decade of nothing. Like, Derek Carr, you guys don't believe it, but I think Derek Carr is in that elite conversation of quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
Where did this come from?
I've always said that.
Weren't we just on the fucking text chat? Fucking, you and Jose were talking about Mariota and Peterman being better. And
That's Jose.
why?
He's a horrible fan.
Jose's fucking riding Mariota's dick so hard. For what? I don't know. 'Cause he's on IR.
Yeah,
Playing.
hard point proven. He's
He
always hurt.
fucking, he hates fucking Abrams. I mean, I felt a little embarrassed today with that fucking
Man,
stiff
that
arm.
shit broke my heart.
It was fucking clean. But I mean,
He came back and upended that.
oh yeah, he tried to jump over him like you fucking idiot. So it was fucking I'd say fucking great game all around. Fucking at certain times I felt like it was competitive, but for the most part I was like, I'm not really all that worried about it. Like I didn't really feel like they were coming back. They never really got in a rhythm. Their defense was fucking. They were getting a car a little bit, but not enough to make me think like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Once again, our defense was smothering the quarterback.
They're fucking. Solomon Thomas came up big. I think 2 sacks today. Fucking Crosby just pressure nonstop. I think Ngakoue kind of fell off a little bit today. Didn't play as much. Didn't really see too much of Nassib either. It was good to see Farrell back out there. You know, just doing a little bit here and there, but Jefferson's getting at it, dude. Hankins getting at it, and I'm digging it, dude. Like, I still feel like we need a little bit better play out of the corners. Mullen comes up big with the interception today. Arnett, I don't know what's up with that kid. I don't know about that. Gives up the fucking bomb, deep play downfield. Doesn't touch the receiver and just fucking jogs away.
I wanted to talk about that play. I don't know. From my understanding, when he touched the ground and his feet were up in the air, his feet touched our guy. So they should have been back, I'd say, 10 yards or something like that?
But if you watch the play, nothing, he never touched.
He did, though.
Not a
He did, though.
chance.
He did.
You're high.
He didn't touch him, but the receiver touched him. Both his feet, the tip of his feet, as he was running by, hit his fucking leg. Down by contact.
Whoa. I didn't see that on the replay.
I see.
So if he did touch him, then yeah, he should have been down by
It should
contact.
have been like at the 35, maybe 32, opposed to the 25. But either way, that's
So the only play that I seen that, well, there was a couple I seen that was just like just fucking trash. There was I think it was actually on that play when he threw the bomb and the receiver fucking pushed off. I was like, where's that call?
right there. I was saying that. I was anybody else here. That's offensive. Maybe he was all pumped up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you want to play this? I think it ended up being illegal contact before he even threw the ball.
Yeah, but if it was illegal contact before he even threw the ball, then they would have called that shit down the field more. There was another play that happened too. I think it was might have been like roughing the passer or some shit, and I'm like, come on, dude, that was fucking so soft.
You had to do fucking spit on that dude.
Mm.
Number 41, offensive lineman for the Steelers.
Oh,
That's why
when he got
yeah,
kicked?
that's why he got
Oh,
kicked.
okay.
We couldn't figure out why he got kicked, and then later on they were like, oh, yep, there it is. He spit on him. I was like, what, motherfucker? You should have stopped that full out.
Because I seen like the little tussle start happening, and then fucking, of course, fucking Job was chewing on shit, and I'm like, hey, fucker. So I'm trying to watch the game, fucking handle the puppy, dude. He's all fucking all over the place. And then I look back up, and like they were already trying to walk him off to the sideline, and he was fucking going crazy. And I was like, oh shit, like something happened. And then they kind of run the replay, and I was like, fuck, like I didn't even see it. It took me a minute. I didn't know he spit on him. For a second, I thought he threw a punch. And then I thought fucking Thomas was gonna get ejected because he came in and pushed. And I was like, fuck, dude, there he goes. But
You see John Green on the sideline. Let's fucking go, you know, like, because he was fucking sitting there arguing with Tomlin and shit. Let's get the fucking game going. There was one point during the game too. I think it was maybe right after that, but they weren't even showing Gruden, but you could hear that fool yelling in the background. That was heated.
yeah. So I remember that when that shit happened, fucking, and the announcer was like, "Come on, Mike, hurry up, let's go." And it was like they switched back over to Gruden. And he's like, "Yeah, you know," he's just telling the ref like, "Hey, how's your day?" or fucking some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, to be that close to hear what he's saying to those fucking refs, I would just die laughing. But we got in a little bit of trouble early in the game. Fucking they got down to like the 2-yard line, and the next thing you know, we're back on the 18. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's one thing we need to fix, because that shit happened last game too.
Fucking Leatherwood, dude.
He's injured.
He's injured, but fucking his offensive penalties, dude, they're killing us. Fucking. That's why I'm hoping he'll just kind of play through it, play out of it. I'll be the first to admit, like, I was shitting on that pick. I was not excited about that pick. I'm still not completely sold. But I was not happy about the fucking Colton Miller pick. Prove me the fuck wrong. I'll be the first. I was wrong as
And the
fuck
thing
on
with
that one.
Leatherwood too is if he's not doing penalties and shit, he's doing a good job. Or
He's-
maybe one play I think last week. I didn't really see nothing this week.
Yeah, he got beat pretty bad last week.
But not often.
Not often, but
Couple
more
plays.
more than what I'm comfortable with our offensive line being so fucking brand new. The
They stepped up today though, filling in the pieces.
They did, which was crazy. I was thinking like, fuck, dude. We already got fucking Incognito. When's he coming back with the calf strain or some shit? Fucking Denzel Good went out last week. He's on IR. Dude, I mean, we're fucking plug and play right now.
We're on 3-0.
Oh, absolutely. We got Dolphins. Anybody out there is a Dolphins fan? Fucking,
Never heard of it.
I'm sorry, but I feel bad for you guys for next week.
And 2 is out.
Dolphins rape people.
Jesus Christ.
So you guys hear that? That's suspicious wording. She came in hot with that one.
Watch out for those Dolphins.
That's
No,
ain't good.
but touching on some other games today, shout out I guess to the Niners for going 2-0 against non-playoff teams, but that's cool.
You just said that.
Titans beat Seahawks in overtime. That was a good game.
Shout out to the Niners.
I'm just trying to talk about other teams too.
They won. Why you shout them out?
Cowboys got lucky. Shouldn't have won that game either. But
I was watching a little bit of that game, dude. It was kind of back and forth. I didn't watch the end of it, so I didn't know who won. But
the Cowboys Chargers game.
yeah, the last thing I seen it was like 17-17,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, I can't fucking, I couldn't watch it anymore. So I'm like, okay, dude, every fucking play there's a penalty. I'm like, dude, it's the longest fucking game I've ever seen.
It was bad. I was at the disc golf course and I put it on the NFL Network or whatever, on NFL Live. And the Chargers had the ball, and kind of like what we did, they were like on the, I don't know, 15-yard line. Boom, penalty, 10 yards. Boom, penalty, 5 yards. Next thing you know, they're on the fucking 50-yard line, dude. And I was just like, fuck, dude. I was like, I don't want to watch this. Dude. Like, it's every time, dude. Just fuck that.
Yeah, I think I probably watched like a whole 10-minute period. Every play was a fucking penalty. There was flags everywhere, and I'm just like, dude, like I can't watch this shit. Like, they're both two shit teams. But I just started watching the Chiefs game, fucking Ravens game. Dude,
Pick 6 this time.
tell me why I had it on for a minute and I turned it off, and then fucking the moment I turn it back on, I look at the screen, that shit says like 3rd and 39. I was like, what? I was like, what just happened here?
I
Dude,
didn't see that part.
yeah, fucking early in the quarter, they've gotten like a penalty, and then fucking their snapper, fucking, he's like left-handed, so when he snapped it, the ball went the other way. He had to fucking run back and get it, and the fucker picked it up and tried to throw the ball. So on top of losing yards, fucking already hella far back. Was it intentional grounding? They never got out of the box. So it was just like that. They were on like the 35, and next thing I know, they're on the 4. I was like, Jesus. Typical Chiefs.
I was watching that game earlier too, and you see when that fool was running to the goal line. I don't know who it was, but and they hit him and the ball popped out.
Yeah.
They were grabbing it and winning.
There's I turned the game on, and they were like, it was like 2 plays before that, and then I fucking sat down and actually started watching it, and that's the first play that I seen. I was like, come on, bro, like you couldn't fucking. That's my other running back in my fucking in fantasy. I'm like, you couldn't just reach. So he fucked me out of points right there.
Yeah, I'm getting about to lose this week. All because I had to fucking pick up Carlos Hyde. I don't even know if that is Carlos Hyde. Right? He's still playing in the league.
Yeah.
I had to pick up him because he was the top projected free agent running back. Nobody wanted to trade me. I was trying to send out all kinds of trades last night. But just
Right,
trying, to
you
get,
know.
trying to get me a running back. You fucking have horrible deals. I'm not fucking.
I don't have horrible deals. I'm fucking shitting on whoever I'm playing.
That's fine.
Who's Make America Gronk again?
That's Sal.
Sal, he's getting fucking tore up right now.
That's it. I kind of scrubbed through earlier there. But yeah, so I had to start that fool. And then I'm up fucking a good amount. And Henry, was it Henry? Who did he have? Henry and Evans. Another person. Boom, went off. Henry Alexander gets what, 35 points. Evans gets 25. And now I'm losing by fucking 28 points. Now I got Brown playing right now, and then tied in for the Lions tomorrow. I already got 28 points. It's not looking good. We had this Jacobs went out.
So
They announced what, Friday? That Jacobs wasn't going to play. So now I'm like, fuck.
They pretty much ruled him out like Wednesday.
Yeah, but there was still a chance.
There was a slight chance, but even if he came back and they're like, yeah, he should play, I'd be like,
Yeah, but
probably sit him out.
even if they said it on Wednesday, Tuesday, even Monday, there's still no running backs available at all.
I picked up Ingram. He did good last week. He didn't really do shit this week. I left so many points on my bench too. Dude, I got probably fucking close to like 80 points on my bench. First of all, I tried to fucking work some deals with you.
Your deals are trash.
How?
They're just unfair. They're unrealistic.
I told you I'll give you Dak,
Nobody wants that. See, as soon as you say that,
but they're fucking. He just got almost a fucking. He didn't give really shit this week, but last week.
They don't try to lie to you.
Last
So
week.
Sharon, my boy Sharon, he has him in his other league and the whole time at the disc golf board. Man, Prescott's gonna have to go off right now. He's gonna have to go off. I was like, dude, he's not going off. Like, oh, you don't know. And I'm like, I know.
Dude, I was kind of stressing today because I was like, I moved some people around fucking yesterday, and I'm like, I don't really like my lineup right now. I was like, I'll switch it back. And then when I woke up today, I was like, nah, fuck it. I already figured it out. That's what I'm gonna roll with. And of course, dude, early game, I got fucking Ridley doing pretty much nothing. And I'm like, fuck. So I scroll down a little bit, and I see the receiver for the Colts. He's already at like 18 points, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? And fucking everybody kind of chilled out and mellowed out, and then boom, dude, the points just started rolling in. Let's see.
Yeah, it was a tall tale today. You know how it always happens. Where
Yeah,
you
dude.
go up hella high. And
Sal's getting mopped right now.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's
What?
done that,
Dude, he ain't got nothing, dude. And I felt like,
so I was in your Chargers, man. I guess.
I don't know, that's crazy too, because his receiver on the Chargers got me fucking more points than any other receivers. So we can make some trades.
If Dak has anything to do with it, it's not even
Alright, so I'll trade you the fucking wide receiver, Pittman Jr. from fucking the Colts. Fucking his numbers are solid, dude. He got me 20 points today. Fucking, I could trade you the other receiver from Atlanta. He got me almost 25.
I need a running back.
I ain't really got no running backs. I got Ingram,
That's a good guy.
5 points this week, but he had like 20 last week. They're gonna be running the ball fucking hard.
Who's he with?
Houston. They're gonna be running the ball hard because fucking Tyrod Taylor just went down.
That poor guy.
It's always something with him.
They were putting, I think it was last week, they were putting some shit down his whole life, you know what I mean? And I got benched, how he fucking gets injured, how fucking doctor punches his gun, and then he balls out last week, and then boom, fucking hurt.
When I was reading that over the thing, I was like, I feel so fucking bad. So he's got an 11-year career. He loses his starting job to getting injured. Or he took the Bills to the playoffs, gets traded, gets hurt, loses his job to Baker, goes to San Diego, doctor fucking fucks him up. So he loses his job to fucking Herbert, and now he's in fucking Texas with a fucking rapist for a first stringer. It's the only reason they let him play.
Yeah.
And he fucking balls out and he gets hurt. I'm like,
What's it looking like?
I don't even know what his injury was. I know that fucking, when he came across, it just said he's done for this fucking game. I don't really pay attention to his shit. Done, and honestly, like I'm watching the game and fucking, I'm like, oh fucking, I'll check my fantasy shit. And I'm like, oh cool, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And then I kind of fucking completely just space it off. Like, so I got into that game. Fucking sitting there and watching it and fucking, boom, here comes fucking, puppies doing shit. Fucking, I start screaming and yelling. Fucking, that fool freaks out. He's all looking around like fucking ready to attack somebody. fucking service. Is it not working? So, biggest news of the day. As far as I remember, and I tried to go back and watch that episode, our boy Kona, ooh, he went MIA.
Yeah, dude. As of about 12:55, something like that. This right.
So, I tried to go back and find it on there, and I might be on the wrong episode. But the last thing that I heard him put out was a tattoo.
Something along those lines.
And then, but what I thought he said, what he finally shook on, was the loser has to get their nipple pierced. That's what I think the final bet was. But I'm fine either way.
I don't know, we'll have to find some evidence or
Well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna
talk to him about it.
I'm gonna watch those episodes and I'll cut the clip, put it up. That way there's no fucking
And what I remember
backtracking.
is I'm gonna be eating fat one of these nights.
Everything's supposed to make you pineapple shit.
You guys can give me whatever I want for dinner.
Shit, man, he gotta feed you.
Before the game started, dude, he was just naming off all kinds of crazy shit. He's like, dude, we gotta get some kind of another bet. Like, he was like, oh, if Steelers win, you have to hang my Steelers flag on your front porch. And I was like, for a week, yeah. No, for the whole year. And I was like, I ain't doing that. Because if you lose and you have to hang a Raiders flag, your wife's a Raiders fan. So that, for me, this is just ugly. So how did we end up making one? Because it ended up getting kicked off. I'm pretty sure dinner's what we have there, and then we have obviously our one for the letter seed.
So you're getting multiple bets.
Yeah, we have you two.
I have multiple bets with different games.
Yeah.
I think I just have this bet with Conan for this game.
But what about the all-around record?
I don't think I have that bet with him.
It's the same as last year.
I didn't bet with him last year.
Remember we had to dress up like girls,
Oh, you're right.
and he said we should do it again. I talked about it.
Was that part of the bet?
But this time, it has to be everything minus high heels.
Yeah, I ain't getting no fucking
Right.
It was a fucking
Yeah,
break ankles
yeah,
so quick.
sure. But everything else, wig, makeup,
Why do you keep fucking making these bets? I don't like it. I keep fucking. I think I've had to fucking wear the wig and makeup fucking in the podcast once already.
you do that when you do
Here he goes. So I got that one. Next big bet coming up is, I believe it's Thanksgiving. With fucking Chevron.
Cowgirls, the Raiders, Cowgirls.
The way it's looking right now, that's an easy win.
Massacre, yeah.
Like, I mean,
Cowboys are trash.
should we just fucking try to let them out easier? Take an eyebrow and just say fucking call it a good season for them?
I can't remember what I bet.
I don't know what you bet. I know fucking loser has to wear fucking the gear of the other person.
But she likes to wear Raider shit also.
Yeah, he's a Raider fan.
I think I've got $50.
I thought we came to agreement you weren't betting.
That's all news.
So if you bet, it has to be before the season. You can't bet in season.
Why?
Every time you bet, we lose.
That's false.
You bet 6 fucking straight weeks last year, and we lost 6 consecutive games.
No. That's because our defense was trash. It has nothing to do with me. You guys were
Craziest thing, have you bet this season? Defense is looking great
Yeah.
during the week.
No, not during the week.
Like you made bets since football started.
Yeah, I met somebody yesterday,
Oh,
and I can't think of who it was, and now I think about it, and I bet me $5.
why are you doing this?
That the Steelers are gonna beat us. Who was that? Because it's irrelevant. We're smashing, man. Those superstition days are out.
The superstition days are completely
They're
here.
done.
They're fucking, they're here, they're staying
Not that
here.
one. Not that one.
Yeah, and now, fucking, and look what happens. Your fucking bet damn near cost Derek Carr your injury. Think about it. That's fucking karma.
That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, freak accident. You think it's on the same leg,
I mean,
same foot, same injury?
I'd have to look at the schedule, but I don't think I'm gonna be betting anything really. I got one again for the Chargers, each Charger game, but that was also done before the season. The Cowboys one done before the season.
Stop betting on the Chargers.
The Chargers,
I know, but I mean,
he got me last year. We won one, he won one.
I'm bullshit call. That's fucking. Dude, it's hard to actually find Charger fans. I think I've only met one actual Charger fan in my life that was like a hardcore Chargers fan. Other ones are like, oh yeah, I like the Chargers, but I like other teams. And
When I first met Drizzly, he was a Chargers fan.
Isn't-
He could like to all he wants.
is he a fucking Niner fan though? Where's that guy at?
They had him up since like 5.
He's like, dude, so next week we got the Dolphins coming up. I don't want to make predictions too early. I kind of want to see what the status of Carr is. Say fucking don't go too crazy in practice. Kind of let the shit just not fucking be sore for next week. I don't really know too much about fucking Miami's fucking playing right now. I know.
I know they got massacred today.
Yeah, I know that they fucking suck, but
Well, did they win last week, or was it just a close game they were in last week?
who do they play?
I feel like they smashed somebody, no?
I mean, so the only thing I know is like, so last year their defense started coming on fucking heavy. They had a pretty tough defense there for just a quick minute, and then I fucking tuned into that shit today and fucking 34-0. I'm like, well, there goes that. I think these probably next 3 to 4 weeks should be fucking a big tell for our season. Like,
They beat the Patriots last week.
I mean,
17-16.
that shit don't really count, dude. Patriots quarterback sucks. So I was listening to a little bit of the halftime thing when the Raiders were on fucking halftime. So the new rookie kid from fucking the Jets already had fucking 3 interceptions in the first half. They were like, yeah, fucking Patriots quarterback's not doing much better, but at least he's not turning the ball over.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you get rid of Cam Newton for that?
I guess that was, he threw just as many interceptions today than he did his whole college career, some shit like that, they were saying. Something along those lines, or all last year.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, when was the last quarterback that came out of college that was just fucking pretty much maintained that fucking level of play when he first started playing in the NFL?
Herbert.
Nah. I mean,
I like Herbert a lot.
Herbert was fucking, I'd say he's probably the better quarterback of any rookie or fucking 2-3 year quarterback out there right now. I would take Herbert over fucking Lamar Jackson. I feel like we can go farther than
Well,
that.
yeah, I didn't want to keep looking.
I feel like fucking, I would take Herbert over quite a few quarterbacks actually. Like,
Big Ben.
I'd take him over Roethlisberger. Fucking,
Drop low.
that guy's fucking trash, dude. That guy's such trash. Fuck it. It kills me, dude, because though, as I'm watching the game last week and the interceptions thrown, what do I get? My brother's fucking, they just send me the emojis, fucking, and I'm like, okay. And of course, at that time, I'm still locked up in Facebook jail. I can't even say shit back. So we ended up fucking winning, and then come here the next day, and I'm like, yeah, fucking start clapping back. Oh, well, Derek Carr's still trash, and Garoppolo's such better. How?
Yeah.
How? Garoppolo's trash.
Garbage.
I feel like that rookie that they're gonna put in eventually, he'll be fucking way
They need
better.
to put him in right now.
Yeah, So it'd be like Andy Dalton, look what happened there. That fucker went down today.
Andy Dalton's a G.
How you figured that? I was gonna say, what? It was like having fucking Glennon back.
That was my Jose comment for the day.
Oh, there you go. That's fucking. We should get Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Those gingers, dude. He does. Scott Greeny and then fucking. Yeah, Andy Dalton, the fucking used to say some shit about him too. No, but yeah, I'm fucking pumped. Really can't wait for next week.
Oh, fucking. So I had a. Fucking guy.
Sorry.
So I fucking. Driving fucking. I've been thinking, if our defense can hold up, this might be our year to fucking actually make some noise in the playoffs. I know it's early and I know fucking. Everybody's like, you don't make predictions yet. I'm not making the prediction. But we might be able to make some noise in the playoffs, at least. And then shit like with our offensive line happens and gets me thinking, like, we gotta get this shit straight. Because no Jacobs doing, we fucking had what, 31 rushing yards? And 10 yards of those was fucking Carr. I'm like, dude, that's not good. I think Kenny Drake can step it up. I was kind of expecting more of Reagan to be be out there rushing, but I forgot they brought that dude in that played with Washington last year.
Yeah. He
had a couple good runs in like at the end of the fourth quarter. I think the Steelers
They had
were
already checked out.
and they were like, we ain't fucking, we suck, we're trash as always.
I got to do something cool yesterday. Still has to do with football, but I was the spotter in the announcer's booth, volunteering. You have to volunteer, to help out with cheer and whatnot. But I was a spotter, so I don't know if you're familiar with that. I had no idea. I thought I was going to be spotting the ball on the field. I was like, what do I wear? You're going to have to.
Do I need to get my zebras on?
Yeah, I was like, are they providing those or with my whistle? No, but so yeah, I just sat up there, fucking, I had the binoculars and everything, and just tell who's running the ball or who's catching it, just try to give the announcer the number so he can look the number to call the games or whatever, you know what I mean? It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're like, it's 62.
Yeah.
62 has a ball. 62's on the bench. What the fuck are you talking about?
There was a whole other deal because I was like 27, and he was like, "Oh, there's no 27, 77." And this person, I'm like, "That's not who's out there." And then somebody from the other side of the field, visiting team, had to walk all the way around to the fucking announce table, come like, "You got the number wrong. It's number 27. He lost his jersey, which was 24, so it's 27." I told you it was fucking 27, fool. It made me feel like I was retarded. Because of the whole first half, they're like, "Oh, you're doing a great job," you know what I mean? Like, you're probably the best spotter we've had, you know what I mean?
That's just telling you fucking, hey, we need
And
to
then,
go.
yeah, and then that happened. I was like, "Fuck, there goes all my fucking good shit, right out the window, dude." And then they came back and said that, but it was cool. And then at one time, it's hard, dude, because if 3 people were in on the tackle, it's gonna take a minute for me to process, but I want to tell you who had the first, like the pros do,
Yeah.
But the first initial, yeah, you have this person, and they come and clean it up, number, whatever. And by the time I get to the last person, I've already fucking, I want to keep going. And then so there's 3 people that tackled this person, and I said the first 2, and I even bothered the third one. And then I see that he was fucking. And I was like, "Oh, never fucking." So I was like, "And number 2." And I was like, "Well, I feel like a dick."
Yeah, you're taking the shine away.
But it's hard, dude. It's pretty hard. I couldn't imagine doing it at that level. 'Cause at that level, you can't be fucking up,
Well, it's
But I feel like they do. They have such good technology. They don't have a spotter.
in the NFL?
Yeah.
Well, they have hella spotters.
Yeah.
Because the thing is so they'll have this one, different positions. And they could just fucking hit them with the radio where they don't have to miss anything. Like, it was 77. Oh, yeah, 77. Fucking, they got fucking the cameras, the TVs, they're watching that shit close.
Because he did a good job too, even the guy there, sometimes he would beat me to it, and I'll just like add on at the end, and he would just say something else, you know. But for the most part, it was funny too, because one of the dudes on defense was his son. So everything, you know, oh, you know about this one, this person gets the catch, and this person runs for this many yards. And then, you know, when his son, when it was his son, you know, just hella loud, like super favorite him. I mean, that's his son, that's cool, whatever. But it was just hella funny how different the tone was.
On the radio?
The whole game. Huh?
On the radio?
Yeah, we were on 1140.
Liar.
We're on radio. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, just to the fans over the intercom.
When you going back out there?
I have to go back out there. I don't know when. I'm not going to sign me up, but we have to volunteer thing. 10 hours each or something like that.
I fucking seen that when Carmen wanted to do the fucking thing. It was like mandatory volunteer, 16 hours, and fuck, you gotta work a snack bar, concession stand, ticket stand. And I'm like,
All that good shit.
I should do on a Friday night. I can't fuck around with you guys. They wouldn't let me in there. Fucking.
But it's either that or pay $375.
That's ridiculous.
So in case we volunteer.
Yeah. I mean, out there selling fucking fireworks in the fucking parking lot.
There's a whole list of stuff too. You know, you got the announcers, scoreboard, spotter, music, going around cleaning up the stands.
Just tell me I'm gonna be a rat.
The snack bar. What do you think? Shame game.
You fucking, you gonna stand there holding the thing all day? Be a ref.
I want to be the person that changes the down.
So when they fucking give the kickoff and then return, you gotta be fucking hauling ass to the other side. Stand right there.
That's just, you know, it's super boring about, and I'm not hating on the little guys, you know, I know that they're just starting and everything like that, but for me personally as a football fan, I've seen each team throw it maybe a total of 3 times. Our team threw it twice, the other team threw it once. It's just all running, dude. It's boring.
Yeah.
But this dude on the Bruins, 12U, number 32, I don't know his name, but dude had a punt return and it was either 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns. And each rushing touchdown was like 50 yards. Every time they did a fucking pitch sweep or whatever you want to fucking call it, as soon as they hit that corner.
Do you think you could go on full blast 50 yards
Yeah.
the whole way? Just full sprint? Lies.
Absolutely.
No.
You not seen me fucking race?
I seen you out of breath and that was 10 yards.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna be out of breath just as bad whether I run 12 yards or fucking 50 yards. So
If you hit 12 and you're out of breath as much as you were, by 40 yards, you're fucking passed out.
that's fine.
That's hyperventilation.
But I'm gonna get there.
You're not getting there, you're passed out.
No.
We're fucking calling ambulance, fucking come on the field and give me some fucking.
I could probably run farther than 50 yards. Full sprint.
Full sprint, 50 yards.
Yes.
And you're saying longer.
Probably, yeah.
Give me a number.
Full sprint.
Full sprint, non-stop, no slowing up.
I could probably go 70 yards.
You're fucking high, but I want to see this.
Yeah,
What are we putting on?
Anytime. Some shit, whatever you want to lose.
What do you want to lose? 70 yards?
Full sprint.
Full sprint, non-stop. Now you said 70. You can't back out on the number.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just. What are you
I
willing to
might
wager?
even go full fucking football.
I'll fucking take it. I wouldn't let you off easy.
Would
If
I
it,
need an oxygen tank?
no.
So you want me to just die?
You're the one that said you
You want
can
me
make
to
it.
I can.
You said you can make
I just
it.
might die after it.
You're fine. If you can go
That's what I'm
100,
saying. Like if you're saying like without hurting after, it's different. But
well, hurting after you're going, what, you got 20 yards.
yeah, but yeah. So you're just talking strictly physical,
Yeah.
minus the lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah. 70 to 100.
I mean, the lungs are the biggest part of this operation.
Yes, but that's different.
70 yards full sprint. I'm calling bullshit.
That's not hard at all. You know how hard it is for me to stop when we race?
Stopping isn't the problem.
But I'm just saying, I can easily go farther, but I have to stop, and it hurts. It hurts more stopping than it does running.
I don't think you can get that far full sprint. Okay, say you go 40 and you're like, fuck, that was a bit. You still got another 30 to go full sprint. You just push out to 100 yards. That's goal line to goal line.
40 yards is only what, 120 feet?
That was 3 feet for every yard.
Yeah. So 40 times 3 is 120 feet. No, that don't make sense.
No. On,
Yes, it does.
on grass?
Oh, grass. Who cares about grass? Grass is easy to run, no?
I feel like grass is just a little more uneven. So if you hit
But it's a
the...
football. I'm doing it for football.
Yeah,
I ain't
obviously.
going anywhere carrying suspicious, that's for sure.
Alright, so
Weak ass angle.
fucking...
And the same day we can do a fucking field goal fucking competition.
No, I don't think I might be able to hit one.
Have you ever hit one?
Mm.
No. Have you ever tried it?
Just like here, but never like on an actual football field.
It's pretty cool. Dude. When we lived across the street from Union Miami, Jose went out there. I was kicking fucking, I wasn't kicking field goals because I didn't really make any except for one. But in Cortez's, dude, my fucking toes were fucked up.
Well, that's probably why you ended up with Django feet.
Yeah, probably. There's a whole bunch of shit that make that molded these feet.
Alright, so let's see. What can we bet? Full 70-yard sprint.
I just don't see why you think that's
That's
a
a-
lot.
Have you seen NFL players run? And they're slowing up by the 15? They're not going as hard at the fucking 15 as they were at the 40 on the other side of the field.
How are you gonna gauge this?
I'm a look. That's full fucking, I got one eye that works perfect. We'll get another unbiased fucking judge to be like,
So if at one point, like if I take a deep breath, you're gonna be like, oh, he's done.
if you slow up, you're done.
I'm not slowing up.
Okay, well, we'll see.
To the fucking
We'll
house.
see.
Forrest Gump.
For one, definitely not Forrest Gump.
And that's the thing, though, I mean, I'm not gonna be running fucking as fast as the fucking pros. That's for sure. But
Obviously.
you'll see you'll see what.
You have to give it your all, 74 yards.
Easily. Make sure you're the scout to come out, because I feel like I can get a year before my age sets in. If the scout sees me, I might get signed.
I mean, we'll take baby steps. I mean, we'll have somebody in the fucking stands with a pair of binoculars. That makes you feel better.
Like a notepad.
I know. Well, fucking Oni up there drawing shit. Put his fucking shirt on, says scout.
Yeah, I'm down. Like I said, we could turn it into a little fucking get all the boys.
All right.
Kick field goals, fucking.
Just put your eyebrow on. All right, how about this? You go 70 full yards, full sprint, non-stop, or you gotta take a bite of the fish. I didn't know what you think about it, mister. It's so easy.
So. Okay, so say when I take off, I'm going 100%.
That 100%
Has to stay 100%.
stay 100% until you cross the fucking goal line. That's 70 yards.
I see if you give me down to at least 80.
Absolutely not. That's why I said.
I'm not saying that I'm going to slow down to where you can see a noticeable difference, but if I'm not running as fast as I am when I start after 20 yards, but I'm still.
That's why I said it. That's why I made it a lot easier. So you think you can go 50,
Yeah.
going full sprint nonstop. You said I can go 70. You said I'd probably go the whole length of the field.
I still think I can. I'm just trying to make sure that I know exactly what I'm going to be getting judged on. Is all I'm saying. Because you guys screwed me on the gay race. So how am I?
There's video evidence.
It's horrible evidence. You're at the wrong angle.
Flash is on. I'm standing straight at the finish line.
You can't see the finish line.
You can absolutely. I was standing at the edge of the cars.
Yeah, but
Who passed
but
it?
does it go all the way down? Is there a ribbon to see who's fucking?
You need a ribbon.
Who's fucking Chi-Chi's in first?
His Chi-Chis were a little bit farther out than yours.
It's gonna be as big as Chi-Chi's.
Well,
Nah.
The winner's the winner.
That's outrageous.
So- So we'll
get it
fucking,
cracking.
we'll put, so you're in? That's the bet.
Okay, but if I do it, you have to take a real bite of that fish.
Well, why do I gotta fucking do something?
Because you're doubting me.
You're the one saying that you could do it.
You brought it up.
I asked if you could do it.
Okay.
You're the one that fucking, you tried to go a little balls to the wall and go a little bit harder.
It's easy. We can go right now. I'll do it right now.
Oh, fuck off. You wouldn't. You couldn't do it right now. I want this on your best day. When's the Raiders bye week? Fucking, it's not that late in the season.
I think it's week 9.
That's pretty fucking late in the season.
2 weeks.
You want to do this in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Alright, so I want to do the fish, dude. I'll take a bite out of an onion.
Okay, me too.
Raw onion, whole
Okay,
thing.
me too.
Alright, but you gotta fucking, you gotta bite it and chew it.
Swallow it.
You're fucking sick. You like onions?
No, I hate onions, but it's not to the point where I'm gonna throw up or anything. I just don't enjoy them.
I will throw it.
Yeah, you probably will. Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, there it is, folks. You see it. 70-yard dash.
40, you said.
No, yeah, I said 50. You fucking up this shit to 70.
Let's just keep it at 50.
Nah, we'll stay at
No, we'll
70.
do 70. I ain't tripping.
We'll do it at 70. I mean,
I just don't think that's a huge. Okay, so obviously it's uphill right here, but where would it be if I started from the parking lot, so like right where the first sidewalk is, up the street? How far is 70 yards? You think? Obviously it's gonna be flat because it's gonna be a football field, but
70 yards?
still not flat.
No. No. No.
70 yards is far.
That's pretty far. The laundromat, that's probably like 35, 40 yards.
No.
Yeah. That's not that far.
I was right there at the field today, yesterday, and it's not that far. Your mom's house? 7 yards.
There's no way.
No?
No.
Farther than that.
Because I can throw a football from the corner of Marie's apartment down to this trash can. At least I used to be able to.
Downhill.
Okay, downhill, uphill, same thing. You can still throw a ball that far. There ain't no fucking way I'm throwing a ball 70 yards.
Yeah, but you can throw it 45.
I would say that's probably a good 45.
Yeah,
So you figure from the bottom of the hill here to Charles's house, full sprint? That's pretty fucking far.
we gotta think of something that's flat though, because that seems far because
A football field.
Yeah, football.
So you were at the
I
football
was just there yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't notice that it looks smaller when you're fucking higher up. Doesn't look that big.
No, because I was right there walking at the bottom.
You were
I wasn't on the field, but I was right there, and you're on the side, so you see the whole football field. You can gauge how far it
okay, so you've never been at one end of the football field? Like when you go to the game,
is. Yeah.
you're at one end of the field and the end zone's way on the other side. You're like, this fucking sucks, can't really see anything that's happening. It's 100 yards.
Yeah,
That's 30 yards less than what you're gonna fucking run.
it's easy.
I don't know where you get this from. I can go 15. I can go 15. Make it 16, I might not make it. That's a long
Like I said,
fucking.
I'm not gonna say that I ain't gonna fucking be close to death after, but I can do it.
Well, you're probably gonna go. So I'm probably gonna try to find you like a inhaler.
I need
Okay. So he's
I
gonna
need
need an inhaler.
oxygen.
They used to have those cans of air. That fucking.
Keyboard?
No. It was actually like a face thing. So it looked like an asthma thing, but it was a can of fucking air. So like if you're having trouble breathing, like smoky and shit, you just put it on and but it's safe.
I need one of those.
I need like 4 of them.
Yeah. A cold towel.
You don't want to cold down. Just in the bottom of the shop.
Just my head. Just my head.
We'll do like fucking regular one.
Right after I'm done, we'll do the ice challenge.
You probably need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My heart's cold.
So this is,
I'm ready.
so you got 2 weeks. So we'll go fucking, what is that, 2 weeks? Fucking like the 5th, 6th.
6 and 19, so yeah, probably the first.
So right around the 1st that weekend. Now, when do you want to do this? You want to do this after the game, Sunday? Or you want to do it like Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning? Morning's probably going to be best for you. Because it's not going to be hot yet. But are you going to be fucking willing to do it? You got fucking frisbee basket.
We'll do that.
Because I want no excuses. Oh, I was walking up the hills and I had to pull fucking...
Well, you and Jose had to be there.
Oh, I'll be there. Jose, we'll get him on fucking conference call.
Yeah, so 2 weeks from today will be the 2nd. We'll do it. What time's the game? Second's a Sunday, right?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, it's the 3rd. So we playing Donkeys.
Okay, so right after we beat the fucking Donkeys, we're going out to the field. We're gonna fucking, I'll set up a fucking ribbon. That way you know fucking for sure just exactly how far it looks, how it's gonna feel. I don't know if you're ready for this, dude. I feel bad if you fucking blow out a quad or something. Pull up a fucking hamstring all fucking cramped up. But there it is, folks. We got that bet squared away. 70 yards, dude. You're fucking high. You're fucking high, dude. Alright. So full sprint, 70 yards. I'm bringing the onions. If you don't make it, as soon as you catch your breath, you're eating that bitch. Whole thing, skin on, everything. Deal. Alright. What's the next order of business? Let me fucking save that. Alright, so God, I'm ready for my fucking puppy to be fucking run around ready. It's fucking bad though, like, so I know, so we're waiting next week he gets his last shot. So then fucking, give that 3 to 5 days before he can be just out in the world fucking doing whatever he's gotta do. So, dude, fucking, he's itching. Like, I'll bring him here and I just gotta hold him. He's chilling on my lap, he's kind of fucking hanging out. But dude, he's just like, what is that? Get down. What do I do? Fucking relax your neck.
All over the place.
Oh, he is, dude. He is. Caught that fucker chewing on my shoes. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
This fucker really chooses anything.
No, you're fucking lucky.
Buster did real bad, but no, yeah, I don't. I mean, socks and chonies, but not like shoes or like. My brother's dog just chewed up the 5th remote that his guy. It's almost because when he eats chips and fucking changes the channel, she smells like food and shit or something. I don't know.
Well, this one dude, she fucking, he, like, so he'll go and grab my shoe, and like he'll take it and try to put it under the bed, and then he'll fucking come back out and he's looking around, what else can I get? I'm like, I got a klepto or I got a fucking shoe chewer, like, what's going on here?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, but like everything, dude, like, fucking sitting there earlier, he's fucking running down the hallway with my hat, and I'm like, what are you doing? And fucking he'll stop and he just looks at me, he's like, put it down.
Yeah,
I'm like, alright, fool. And I'm excited though, like, the only thing I don't like so far is I feel like he's already grown up way too fucking fast. Like he's getting hella big, puppy breath's gone.
Already?
Yeah. I'm fucking. Puppy breath's the best smell in the world. You're fucking.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it, but I wouldn't put it up that high.
Good. Okay, so
It's
you
one
got
of a kind.
you got good smells. It's like okay, so you walk in somewhere and like fucking bomb ass cookies or cupcakes, like damn that smells hella good. You got food cooking, damn it smells hella good. But when you smell puppy breath, like when I smell puppy breath, I'm like fucking puppy breath.
It's like
It's a
gasoline.
little baby.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I don't think it's like, oh my god, I wish I could get that in air freshener.
Yeah, no, I get a different kind of smell.
If I seen one air freshener, I would buy it. Just to be like, what the fuck.
I mean, I like the smell of gasoline.
It's weird because it's not even the fact that I like it, but if I smell it, I'm like,
Yeah.
I like, I'll be doing that shit.
It's like spray paint. Spray paint that's up there top 5. I know that's not
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
He's number one for me, I'd say. There's not too much that I enjoy smelling better than just a firehouse chronic.
No, I would say fucking the rain. The rain for
On
me.
the
dude.
asphalt or on the dirt?
I would say probably for me it'd be more like where it's not asphalt or dirt, but it's like the dirt grass. Where it's like grass, but there's not like hell of it. So it just has that fucking. But it's only the beginning when it starts to rain. After that, it's kind of like, all right, fuck off. But
That's just that fresh. It's more almost when it just pitter patters.
yeah, it's like it's not fully. The ground's not wet yet.
Yeah.
The mud's not there.
Oh yeah.
It's just fucking.
That's one of the kinds.
It's like sandy. There's a fucking weird ass conversation right now.
That's a good one.
Dude, I fucking.
That smell.
So I would put that one up there. I don't know, like puppy breath is up there. And fucking, as a fat dude who doesn't love the smell of bacon.
I really notice that I'm just not too much of a fan of bacon. I love bacon.
All right, folks. Since let's introduce you to the vegan hour. Who's fucking vegan now?
I'm not vegan at all. I like bacon, but I don't think that it's that great.
Bacon's amazing. So see this.
Sausage is better than bacon.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But only
People say
certain
that
kinds.
bacon is like, put bacon on everything because bacon's the best. It's not the best. I love bacon.
Well, see,
I love breakfast.
that's where it's different. Because, yeah, you can fuck around and put bacon on so much shit and it's going to make it better. Sausage, you're kind of limited.
See, I don't feel that way. Bacon on pizza? Trash.
You're fucking high.
Trash.
Chicken and bacon. So, only favorite pizza I get him is fucking chicken and bacon with the white sauce. So, he fucking loves it. And then, like, you make a sandwich, you put bacon on it, it's going to be better.
So I'm not that
Oh
either.
my god. So if you get a sandwich, you're gonna put sausage on it? Only certain kind of sandwich you would make
But
sausage.
I'm also not going to put bacon.
You're
Is
fucking
what
nuts.
I'm saying, you know?
You ever heard of a fucking SLT? Exactly, because it's a BLT.
But it would probably be fire.
I would eat it.
No, you're right. I mean, bacon does go for some people better on some stuff, but
You put bacon on a burger before you put sausage on a burger. You wrap a fucking asparagus in bacon, you wouldn't wrap it in sausage. See? You could wrap it in sausage.
yeah, I would get a burger with the fucking thinly sliced sausage patty also. Just try it. I'm sure it's fire. I'm sure it's just as fire as bacon. People just don't do it.
No. 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 Dude, no. See, but that's the thing is there's different, like, so for me, sausage is fucking breakfast, predominantly. When you get on pizza, that's a different kind of sausage. So you're getting that fucking Italian sausage, maybe a little spice to it. Then you're talking about different things you can make with it. But you can literally fucking get some fucking bacon and just eat it.
Yeah, it's not like it's meant to be. Or with asparagus.
Asparagus.
Not on pizza, not on your sandwich.
On sandwich, on pizza, on burgers. Fucking.
Burgers don't fuck around, but you can also have a burger without bacon and you're fine.
Yeah, but that's it. So if you have a burger and it's good, you're gonna throw some bacon on there, you're like, that's hella good. See the difference between good and hella good?
Because it's still good. I'd say.
It could
I'd
be.
rather put avocado than fucking bacon.
Yeah. No. No.
That's gonna kick more than the bacon does.
No. You're fucking. Wheat. What's wrong with you?
I love bacon for breakfast. I like.
I'll tell you one thing that's
bacon in
not
my
good.
salad.
You don't put fucking bacon on
Pizza. For sure.
donuts.
Yeah.
I finally tried one. It was a while back. I might have already said it, but got one of those, fancy donuts. Fucking, they do all these weird things to them. I was like, oh, there's one with bacon on it. Like, I'll try it. Not for me.
See, that's the thing is people think bacon is the greatest. Like you can put it on anything, and they try to put it on all this dumb stuff. It's the same thing. Bacon doesn't belong on a donut. Bacon doesn't belong on pizza. There's certain stuff that
No,
bacon doesn't
see, so
belong on.
bacon doesn't belong on a donut, which you're right. Bacon definitely belongs on pizza. Just like pineapple definitely belongs on pizza.
Yeah, it's delicious.
But I'm not putting pineapple slices on my sandwich.
Why?
It's gross.
Well,
No,
it's a good idea.
no, no. It's not. Like, I think fucking, so say, okay, so I heard this thing earlier, what got me thinking. I think I've seen it on a commercial. They were like, why do you say heads up?
We
should
really
do.
like that.
What was the other one
That
was,
commercial always has those kind of.
yeah, there's certain things like that, like,
Let's make it real good.
yeah, so I never, like, I don't really watch fucking TV unless it's like sports. And then when they go to a commercial, dude, I fucking tune out. Like, I don't pay attention at all.
That one caught your ear.
And then I was finally fucking actually watching it, and I was like, you're right.
God
You're
damn.
fucking right. And it made me think, like, what's some other shit that makes you do that?
There's a lot.
So,
I feel like,
like, what though? You fucking
don't put me on the
duck
spot.
and heads up. Fuck, I don't even remember the rest of the ones that were on the commercial. Like, why do a lot of people call fucking somebody's like, oh, what's up, shorty? And it's like a fucking guy hella tall. That's just stupid. I don't understand that one. Or,
Another one,
like, dude, someone called me fat, and I'm like, obviously I'm slim thick. Like, crazy comparison, but I throw that in there.
I don't make no sense.
Right? Like,
I can't think of any other ones. That's a good one though. Why do we say it? Let's get to the bottom of it.
I said the one thing that still pisses me off to this day that people are saying, I don't like it, I don't agree with it, it's just new people, new kids and millennials. It's not fucking hashtag, bro. That's the pound sign. You can't just change shit.
I was the number sign. That's what I call it.
You're from Georgetown, I get it. But,
What does that mean?
but, it's a fucking pound sign. Like, if I'm calling my bank and I'm like fucking, I'm doing something on there, like, enter your card number followed by the pound sign.
But that's been brought throughout time. That sign means number.
I mean, pound.
They invented that symbol and it's called the pound. So you got the 8 key, the start key, you got the
You got the
zero.
pound sign. It doesn't say the number sign.
That's what they made it for.
They might have made it for that, but the whole fucking phone company took that over. They changed it out when fucking they invented the telephone.
Because it's just easier to say than number sign.
How is it easier?
Pound.
It doesn't say number.
Number sign.
It might be easier for most people. I'll give you that one.
A number sign.
Yeah. So
A
I'm
number
not,
symbol.
okay, I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, Cheerios. Cheer. It's just easier to say it. We're just cutting it quarter millisecond off.
It's a whole different word though. You're not cutting it off. Pound sign, number sign.
Hashtag. It makes it longer.
Yeah, we're not talking about hashtag. We're talking about.
It's
number
all the
sign
same
and pound.
thing.
Yeah, but we're talking about when, because now it's hashtag.
My lifetime, it's been pound sign.
And for the older generation, older than you, because you're also a millennial.
No, for fucking children.
You're a millennial also.
How do you figure? You're fucking 5 months older than I am.
28 years old.
I'm fucking 24. I wish I was.
It's the number sign.
It's not the number sign.
What does the number sign look like?
Not the number sign. And I'll say, what does a pound sign look like?
It's a weirdo fucking song. What the fuck is that? Young Pitch look like, check it out. Directed by Cole Bennett.
I know that guy.
What does the pound sign look like?
Is it bringing the same thing? What's wrong with your phone? I'll look it up right now.
So everybody sees, symbol for numbers is what he calls the pound sign. Symbol,
It's the same thing.
pound.
Symbol, pound.
This is the pound sign.
That's money pounds for like Britain and shit. You're fucking high right now. So it's known variously in English-speaking regions as number sign, hash, or pound.
What came first? Ask me. Suspicious bird.
Just show her the symbol and what does she call it?
Bird.
She's the type that says hashtag, I guarantee it.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I need you to come over here.
Oh my god, I'm not going on camera.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
What is this sign right here?
What do you call it?
Pound?
Thank you.
Millennial.
That's
I'm not
what
an
it
animal.
is.
I'm not an animal.
I'm
a senior
individual. I'm seeing individual.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not.
Okay. So, number sign.
Now ask Annalisa what it is.
Okay. Eda! Come here.
Nobody's gonna fucking call it a number sign like that. In fact, I think you're probably the only person I've ever seen call it a number
That's
sign.
what it is. That's what it was made for.
What?
Come here, but in between the at sign and the money sign, what is that called?
The what?
This one right
Hashtag.
here. You knew that was right. Okay,
Why?
okay, look at this one there. That sign actually means numbers.
What does it?
It means pound.
Pound what?
On your phone.
I understand.
It's the
that.
pound sign.
It's just an easy way to say it.
How is it easier?
Saying pound.
Pound?
Going to a symbol. Number
Pound
symbol.
and number. You say, enter the number sign. Like, who says that?
People
Enter pound.
call.
I agree.
What is the number symbol called? The pound sign. This name, it says right there. What is the number symbol called?
Yes. It's
This
called
name
the
came to
pound
be
sign.
because the symbol comes from the abbreviation for weight, pound, or libra pondo, literally pound by weight in Latin.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck does that even mean?
That means it's called the fucking pound sign.
But it says because, and it says that shit, but that doesn't explain why.
I feel like I got a thorough explanation. I understand it. You're wrong.
Right. What's the real name?
It's a fucking pound sign. All right, folks. So if you're listening in, I know we got some listeners listening in different regions, different parts of the country, different parts of the world. Honestly, give us some feedback. Let us know, what do you guys call it? I know the younger kids, they call it the hashtag now. If you want to be correct, you call it a pound sign. If you want to be a fucking weirdo, you call it a number sign. I don't think I've ever heard it called a number sign outside of like nowhere. Like, what is your apartment number?
3.
Not you specifically, fool, but like that's the only place you ever hear. Like, you don't hear a number sign. Who's that? What's happening?
Mayor, oh my god, I had the same talk with Raina the other day. Kids these days, hashtags, the pound sign. I never heard the number sign before.
Thank you.
Because you guys don't know proper
Thank you.
history. This is right here, the real name.
Doesn't have to do with history. It's fucking.
The octothorpe is the real name for it. Nobody cares about
You're
it.
fucking digging so deep into WikiLinks right now.
Because right here it's the number sign.
It's not a number sign. That's not even a fucking thing.
They started using the pound sign, came to be because the symbol comes from the abbreviation from weight, pound. And then it also says that it was, they used pound because it would easily be confused with British currency.
Yeah, that's what you just tried to show me. Was a fucking letter for the pent. No, that's not what it is. That's a pound sign that you use on your phone. It's not a hashtag.
So is the star sign, does that look like a star?
Depends. What does a star look like? No, fool. You're fucking high. A star looks like this.
Circle?
Yes, it's a circle. How not? Argue me this.
Because a star is in all different directions.
Is it? The star goes in all different
It's an
directions?
exploding gas.
So does that mean that the sun's not a star?
The sun is a star, try telling me that.
And the sun's a circle, right?
Yes.
So therefore a star is a circle.
At this point,
Hey,
yes.
the circle.
Yes.
At this point, yes. It looks like a circle, yes. But it really is just a big ball of gas.
Yes, the big ball of gas, which is all fucking compacted in. It's not coming out. You get fucking things that fall off of it.
Because right now it is. It explodes.
So are we talking about exploded stars or are we talking about regular stars?
I'm going to talk about stars in general.
So the stars are circular.
It's kind of one of those things like you said. You don't really know.
No.
It looks like a circle from here, yeah. But you also think that.
Oh, just because we got pictures that prove it? Yeah. That's why we can't be flat and we should have a circle.
That's why when they take pictures of stars up close, it's like that. It looks like a galaxy. It's like
Because they can't get one up close.
Why?
Because it's so far away.
There should be somewhere.
Yeah, the sun.
This is the closest one?
That's the closest star.
Really? That's a fact?
You know that?
No.
You learned fucking history. That's what the fuck did you? I can't fucking believe you just said that.
So you know more about fucking shit out in space than you do our own fucking numerical fucking symbols? Fucking...
Well, first of all, us as fucking a whole people know more about space than we do about our own planet.
Sure. No.
Absolutely.
Space,
I don't know.
space is infinity. We don't know shit. We know a lot about our solar system, but I could tell you more stuff right now. Except as a society, but still.
As a
People
scientific community,
Mhm.
they've studied and gone farther into space than they have in our own planet.
I know that.
So what are we arguing about?
Because you just brought that up for no reason, I believe.
No, because you were trying to tell me that I know more about space than fucking
Yeah.
numerical
You don't even
system.
know common symbols of humanity.
Yes, the pound sign. It's one that you use every day. Every day.
You use the pound sign every day.
If I have to make a phone call, nobody picks up anymore. Automatically go to some fucking robot. And have they ever told you to hit the number sign?
No, because it's over the phone. They use it as an abbreviation to say it faster. That's when that became the pound sign. But it's still technically the number sign.
No.
You already said that.
Dude, it's not.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna.
You're getting me fucking riled up
I guess we're
here.
just gonna have to agree to disagree because.
Yeah. Because it's definitely a fucking pound sign. Nobody calls it a number sign.
To you
Kids call it a fucking hashtag.
To you kids like you that grew up with cell phones since you were fucking 8 years old, you know what I mean? I'm just fucking.
I never fucking rock fights it. You're the type of guy that walks around and be like, oh, yeah, hashtag that was cool. Oh, hashtag fucking disc golf. Speaking of, I seen some chick come across in fucking Tic Tac the other day. Fucking dude throws a 700-foot fucking throw.
Yeah.
Almost gets it in. Didn't quite, but almost.
That was vicious, huh? Dude, that's mad power.
I feel like fucking. I feel like I hear about everybody except for your fucking crush.
Who probably did?
Yeah.
Because he's already been done that.
When?
He doesn't have to throw 700 feet.
Because he can't.
He doesn't need to. Compare the records. Eagle Man is 10 years younger than fucking Point Bill. These new breeds of disc golfers, dude, they're fucking coming in hot. Eagle fucking just lanky
I'll
fucking.
get in there and
In
fucking.
fit. Now it's coming down to like in fit guys, you know what I mean? They're coming out there bombing. But Point Bill's gonna beat you, man. 8 out of 10 times.
I don't know. Maybe we kind of prove that theory wrong. Of either you can fucking be the long bomber or you can be the precise killer. Some of you remember this.
So that dude threw that 700 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Palmer Best throwing it
300.
5.
I'm just saying. Remember what happened to Shooter McGavin?
Yeah.
He was the fucking guy. All pro. Boom, I'm gonna take these and take. Happy Gilmore bombed him.
Yeah. But he couldn't put.
But he won.
And that's what it's a movie. Or what?
I mean, but apples or oranges,
But that's
but
what I'm saying is like that's also just one hole. You know what I mean?
if you can bomb it 700 feet,
Yeah.
you can probably get a regular throw of 350 on a regular
Yeah,
throw.
but you go into the forest and you have to curl around a whole bunch of trees. That Power Ranger ain't no good. That's when finesse and fucking smarts come in. Yeah, he could throw farther than Palmer Best.
So fucking throw it over the trees.
The world record for throwing a disc is, I believe, 1,085 feet.
I feel like I
But
could
that's just out in the fucking desert, no wind, no nothing, and you're just throwing it. You know, it's different to control that. You know, he's only hitting that line, like that perfect line, perfect height, perfect turnover and everything, 2 out of 10 times. Hell of a shot, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything bad about that.
So when are you getting back?
Palmer Best is better.
When are you getting back on this pro level?
My last 4 games have been on fire. Pre-injury for me.
So when are you going back to the pros? I thought you were still doing just the fucking amateur run.
Weekly singles.
Are you ranked?
You know, PGA numbers, so
On PGA.
PDGA.
No.
Nowadays.
It's like the retarded cousin.
Look how tangent is.
Okay, so what's your number?
14, 13, 39.
That's a big fucking number.
Yeah.
Who's the lowest
That's
number that
that's
you
just
know?
my PDGA number. Ranked?
Yeah.
Ranked? I don't know.
Nobody that comes plays around here has like an actual ranked number.
Yeah.
Where they're like, you know, oh, I'm fucking 55th right now in the world, but
No.
I'm still getting
They're
there.
not. They're not. There's people that are ranked, but they're not ranked anywhere close to that.
That's what you gotta do.
Play level tournaments.
What are you waiting on?
did.
You wanna make this a career?
Oh, I can't. It's too old for that.
Okay.
It's too late for that.
There's old people. You were the one that just said, make sure there's scouts out there, because I think I got a year left. So you think you got a year left in the NFL, but not for fucking throwing a frisbee?
Yeah,
You're fucking sick, dude.
absolutely. Because for that, I'm getting paid money. For me to go and tour and play all these tournaments, I'm paying money to play these tournaments because I'm not sponsored. But if I'm on an NFL team, I've already been paid. I'm getting paid.
But if you get to the thing and you start winning, you start getting paid.
I would have to start way before.
No.
I can't break into the game right now and go compete better than Paul Smith.
Suck his dick already. You can do better than fucking anybody. You put your mind to it. I'm here to hype you up, Steve. I'm the fucking hype man. Telling you fucking. You can do it.
What's up?
Look,
Who's this?
what do you mean?
Nah, I just gotta
Who's
get
that fucking stranger?
What's that him?
You're still live or
Yes, sir. Live on Low Legacy. Our guest, our special guest for tonight.
Who might that be?
I was gonna come to, I worked all night and I came home and Sergio came over and picked up his dog. And I fucking watched the game, dude. I fucked myself over. I'm fucking tired as fuck, you know?
I feel it, Carlos.
So I'm curious though.
What?
So you were supposed to be here 2 hours ago when we get started? Oh, I'm so tired. Would you take a fucking 30-minute nap?
Fuck, dude. I mean, you slept.
So you could be here right now.
What's up?
Fuck no.
Why? Give me one good reason.
I'm fucking delirious right now, bro.
That hasn't changed nothing.
You trying to say some crazy shit before.
You know the blood flow doesn't always get all the way around that big ass head? There's always some shit missing.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. So listen.
So, hey, so we're number one right now in the AFC, you know that, right?
Of course, but listen for a minute. What day did we figure out it was?
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today. Sunday. Steve is going 70-yard dash. He has to go 100%, 70 yards, full throttle, no slowing down, no stopping. If he can't make it, he's eating a raw onion right there.
Taking a bite and swallowing it.
70 yards is easy.
That's what I said, Jose. Fucking hey, finally. Easily, right?
Yeah, who said 70 yards?
70 yards?
Yes.
You think you're running full sprint, no slowing down for 70 yards?
Oh, you can do it.
I gave myself 16 yards.
Anyways.
70 yards is a long run.
Chiefs just fumbled the ball right and just fucking swooped it up
Hey.
with fucking a minute 20 left in the half.
What is this? This guy's giving
What's the
us.
score?
35-36 Baltimore.
So you're too busy watching your team game instead of being here with the fellas.
No, it's not.
Checks out.
I said, you know, speaking of team game, dude, what the fuck happened to your boy Abrams, dude?
It happens.
He got stiff arm once.
So embarrassing.
Hey, he upended the dude. He made plays when it counted. He revived himself.
Hey, you trying to tell me that Charles Woodson never got stiff arm in his whole life?
Hey, but they don't be making memes out of it.
Hold on, wait.
I ain't seen a meme.
Charles Woodson had a ring, so that just means he's good already. He's fine. If he doesn't have a ring, I can't talk to him.
Hey,
If they started making memes like right after that.
so let's hear your take on Derek Carr.
Man, that's a lot anyway. So
All of a sudden.
I want to hear it.
Yeah,
I want to hear.
This is different speak than every other day.
It's either going to be praise or hating. So
What are we doing?
no, I do it.
Go Go ahead.
Like I was saying the other day, he's got the stats, but they don't play this game for stats, dude. They play this game for the championship.
Is Dan Marino not one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time?
Dude, but he's not a champion.
And
And
his number's retired. His name's in every history book. He's in the Hall of Fame.
what the fuck does that have to do with the fan base, dude? We want championships. We don't want stats.
He's praised by every goddamn Dolphin fan ever since he was there.
But hey, but there's no championship.
So what?
I don't watch this sport for fucking stats.
You watch the support to give me a fucking anxiety.
Dude, I watch this shit because I want my team to win a Super Bowl.
Yes. Well,
You think these guys play this game their whole life just to fucking have stats and not win a championship?
some of them, yes.
But what you gotta understand is Derek Carr's not out there playing by himself.
Well, I understand that. I understand he's not playing by himself, but all the great quarterbacks that aren't ever going to win Super Bowls are great quarterbacks.
That's not true.
How many Super Bowls in the last 10 years were won by defense?
Probably more than half.
Okay.
Okay, Jose.
How's our defense been?
Today, the defense was solid.
Okay, the last 10 years, name one team that didn't have a real number one receiver.
We don't have a real number one.
Exactly. Or a defense until this year. So Derek Carr's a G. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing with the defense and some wide receivers. Balling out.
Anyway, the Raiders are number one in the NFC West right
The AFC West, why? Because the Chiefs lost?
now. Yeah, the Chiefs is lost.
All right. Now Denver's 2-0.
Who did we beat today?
Fucking.
Who never beat today? The Bengals?
Yeah, but Denver's trash. Denver,
We're tied for first
They
place.
beat the Bengals. I don't know who they beat.
All right, so Jose, hold on. You're getting off topic here. So you're saying 70 is easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to up Steve and go fucking the full 100 like he was saying he could do?
But I'll fucking eat a raw,
You eat onion.
Cucumber.
onion.
You gotta eat a fucking whole fucking mushroom.
Okay.
I said, well, if the rain doesn't kill me, the mushroom will.
We'll have a fucking EpiPen ready.
If I can run that, are you giving a time limit or what?
No,
The only thing you have to do is once you start running full speed, you have to stay that speed.
My full speed isn't that fast though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Buz's gonna be the judge if we're giving it our all. That's pretty much what it's coming down to.
we'll have other people there. They can be judges.
So what happens if you do it? Then what? Then where's Buggy to do?
He has to eat a whole onion. I just have to take a bite. He has to eat.
I had to take a bite and chew it.
Swallow it.
I don't think I'm making him swallow it. That wasn't even a part of it. I'll take a bite and I'll chew it as much as I can.
And you'll try to.
I'm wrong that for sure.
You're gonna take a bite like you took a bite of that fish?
Thank you.
Where were you at?
I was sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Where were your teeth marks on there?
I wasn't gonna do it. Absolutely not.
In fact, I was watching the thing today. I think you said you were the one I was willing to get fucking your chest waxed and the nose wax things in your nose for the podcast.
And the armpit. And the armpit, he said.
Not the armpit, but I'm talking about chest shit. That's no big deal.
Next week, set it up. We're down.
And,
If I can make it.
Oh,
and the nose too. You gotta do the nose too.
I'll do nose. Ain't no big deal. I'll wax my nose hairs.
all right. So Steve gets to pull one out, and I get to pull one out.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Who you gonna have pull it out?
I need
It's no big deal.
Do that, dude.
For what? Okay, we'll call Jack.
Fuck. He knows.
All you're doing is fucking pulling off a goddamn Q-tip.
Yeah, but no, if you don't do it right, then it's not gonna work.
Of course it's gonna work. You're just gonna make sure it dries all the way.
No. I feel like you're trying to duck this right now.
water scoop, you know.
Alright, so we'll get some wax. Next week, you're on.
The cow wax he was.
With cow wax.
Alright, then bring it.
I'll do that. I'm just here. Are you gonna do it too or what?
Ooh,
You.
I don't need nothing wax. I'm good right now.
I do my chest, but I'm not doing my nose.
What, wax the top of your head?
Fuck that. I seen those videos. I seen those videos.
Wax the top of your head, and I'll never make fun of your hair ever again.
I don't care. You can fucking say what you want about my hair. I know how bad that is. That's not even a situation I'm worried about anymore.
We worry about how.
Nothing. I fucking eyebrow grew back fine.
Listen,
I don't know about that, dude.
No, I noticed fucking, it was yesterday, sitting there and I was looking into it, like, now that my hair grew back, it all grows down.
yeah.
And I'm like,
What
I was
hair?
all pushing it back up, and I was like,
And then
What hair?
on this side right here, it's thinner than that side.
well, it's not fully there yet.
It should be
It
right down.
doesn't take 6 months. And that's how long they told me it would take. I still got some time. The hair on your lip, Bert.
Your lips.
So, Jose, are you gonna up Steve or are you gonna do it at the same time?
I'll do it at the same time.
Alright, same 70.
Yeah.
So the rules are, it's just like a 40-yard dash. Okay? Full sprint, non-stop. You can't slow up. It has to be a full sprint, 70 yards.
Okay.
You're not making it.
See,
You were half dead doing the race outside of your house.
that's different though, dude.
That wasn't even close to 70 yards.
Yeah, but whatever, man. We'll see.
We'll see. You better not fucking flake out.
What are you gonna do?
I ain't doing that shit.
You gotta do something.
No. See, this is what happened with this. Is I asked Steve, do you think you could do 50 yards? Because, 50 yards is a fucking long way.
Yeah.
And this guy, of course, he fucking, not only can he do 50, but he can go 70. And then from 70, he switched up to he can go full goal line to goal line, full sprint, nonstop.
Funny?
It's not, I mean, it's really not that far.
I know it should, but it should.
Dude, have you seen the pros when they're fucking running full speed and they get 35, 40 yards and they start to slow up a little bit?
Yeah.
You're not pros.
Well, I'm pretty much a pro.
You guys are two middle-aged, overweight brown fucks who don't run for a living.
Hey, 15 years ago, dude, I would have did 100 yards, no problem.
15 years ago, you would have threw up before you started.
I still would have did it.
I'm fucking puking the whole way.
I'm gonna do
You know, the craziest thing, I'm willing to bet that Steve goes farther than you do. Full speed.
Better stop.
That's facts.
I feel like both of you guys aren't gonna do it. You're not gonna last 70 full yards. But I feel like Steve will go farther than you at full speed.
I could run the full 70 yards.
But you can't slow down.
How do you, that's not how it works, dude.
That's what this bet was.
No, that's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works. We didn't say can you jog 70 yards.
We'll see. Let me practice, dude. I got a bad knee right now, anyways.
You can't fucking practice. You got 2 weeks.
Anyways. Alright, man. I got a gym dirt, but then I'm working in the morning.
Alright, Jose, fucking 2 weeks. You better fucking make sure your ass has that time off.
I want to, hey, I'm going to bring a surprise here you have to eat if we do it.
Then I'm gonna bring you a surprise, and if you don't do it, then you gotta eat it.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, because the onion, you eat onion, so that's not an issue for you.
No, that was the deal. You said onion.
For me and Steve, you jumped in on this bet, which means now you got something.
You fucking,
I jumped in.
you want to do it on purpose just so you can eat the onions.
Yeah.
What?
I said, you'll just not do it on purpose and just eat the onions. That's not fun.
Alright, gentlemen, I gotta let you guys go.
All right, so you bring a surprise, I'll bring a surprise, and we'll meet in the middle.
We'll see.
He ain't showing up that week.
Alright, guys.
All right,
All right, Bucker.
Bye.
Oh, dude, you just had him there. Should ask him. What do you call it?
he's an OG like that, for sure. Let's see how this guy goes. I'll call him back. So, yeah.
Let's see what he has to say real quick.
Hey, I got a question for you. Alright, so you know when you have your phone, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
What do you call the last two?
Star sign and then the other one. What do you call it? You're a fucking millennial.
What is it called then?
It's called a number sign.
No, it's a number sign. But
Thank you.
It's a pound.
No, it's not a number sign.
It's been a pound sign since fucking day one.
No.
Yes, it's a pound sign.
So the pound sign was around before numbers.
No, there was numbers and then there was a pound sign.
How do you
Hey, Google it.
Oh, we have.
I already have.
We have.
I already have. And it's the number sign is the original reason that sign was made is to describe numbers.
It's a pound sign.
Okay, this is what I heard first. Like for work, I have to put a code in the gate. They don't tell me the number sign.
Exactly.
They tell me pound in the gate code.
I understand that, but how much easier is it to say pound opposed to number sign?
It's not taking any more time out of your day to say number sign.
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Okay, but you're admitting that it is the number sign. That's what that sign means is the number sign.
It is a number sign, but it's a pound sign. What is it? Oh my god.
That's like what came first, the chicken or the egg. You know what I mean? Numbers been around longer than the pound sign.
Yes, but those were just numbers. And then when you put it all together, they're like, oh shit, we gotta fucking,
We're not gonna call it number sign. We're gonna call it pound.
or like, oh fucking, we're gonna call fucking pound fucking 221 to get my extension. You don't say, oh, hit the number sign and then enter the numbers.
That's why you put the number sign because you're getting ready to put in numbers. So it's like number, you know, think about like PDGA number. It
Yeah,
has the number sign before you put all the numbers. So that's why when you say push pound, you push pound and then your number or after.
because it's pound, it's not,
Because it's
you don't go
numbers.
somewhere and they
Because you're
say,
putting
hit the number sign and then enter your number.
Okay. Anytime they tell you to push pound,
Yes.
is it not after or before entering numbers?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you.
What's that have to do with anything?
Because it's you're verifying that these are numbers.
I don't have
Because it's a
fucking,
number sign.
I don't say, oh, number sign and then have to call your phone number.
Alright, fellas.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright,
Yes.
millennial.
Fucking pound sign.
I'm surprised he didn't say hashtag.
I figured he might. I was thinking that
He probably did it because he knew we were asking a question like that.
All right, folks, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up tonight. Let us know wherever you're from. What do you guys call it? You call it the pound sign. If you're younger, you probably do call it the hashtag. Or are you just one of those fucking weirdos like nobody's ever heard of who calls it a number sign?
But I'm not arguing that people don't call it the pound sign.
Well, that's exactly the
But
argument.
it is the number sign. That is what it is.
It is the pound sign.
It's like, let's try to think of another, for whatever reason, this is the first thing that came to me. A little handle in your car, passenger side, called a little shit bug.
Yeah.
That's not the real name, but that's what people call it.
No, I just
So
call
it's
it
still,
fucking handle.
so it's still a handle. That people are calling it
That's
something
way different.
No, it's
My
not.
name's not Bug, but that's what people call me.
Yeah. So bug is the pound sign. Your real
No.
name is Jose, so your real name is number sign.
No, it's not the way it works.
Absolutely.
This is a wild as fuck conversation.
Yeah,
I
really,
really,
it's
you
ridiculous.
blow my fucking
It's
mind.
so ridiculous.
Like,
This
starts
goes
on the circle.
This goes on the same category as your flat Earth.
It doesn't, because I told you what if. I never said Earth was flat. I said what if.
So you're talking about what is? I'm talking about actual factuals. That this symbol was made to identify numbers, and
How?
and started getting called pound.
You know how they identify numbers? One doesn't look like two.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you identify a number. What makes it different?
No numbers.
Yes,
Yes.
numbers.
How do you identify the alphabet?
They're different letters.
But it's
You see, yeah, see?
no. I'm telling
See?
you, it's the same thing with
You
period.
catching what I'm
It's the
throwing?
same thing with period.
You catching what I'm throwing?
No, I'm not.
How?
Not even close.
How do you identify the alphabet? A don't look like F.
I started out with a capital and I put a period at the end. Sentence, but it's the same thing. That's alphabet.
That's not the same
It's the
thing.
same thing with numbers. The number sign doesn't all. You're crazy. You put a number sign before most numbers.
For what?
If it's like,
You don't put a number sign before a phone number.
I know.
You guys, we are not in the 1800s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You put it after because it's a pound.
That's just identifying it as a number. Because
No.
it's a number sign.
How is that identifying as a number?
Why do you think that they have you push pound instead of star?
Because it's just like saying, okay,
So
so
it's
it's,
easily done star, and then what would it be called? Would it still be would it still be pound?
yes.
No, because they would have never called the number sign pound if they just started using the
They
star
would
sign.
never call somebody number sign. They would say pound. Because you're using the pound sign.
Aye, dude. So before phones were invented,
Yes.
what was that sign?
There wasn't one.
There wasn't one.
No.
So they invented this symbol when phones were invented.
Well, no, because they changed the symbol for the phones.
Yes. So
They
before-
changed the symbol,
So before.
but not what it was called.
No, that's-
You just read it.
So it was called pound before phones.
Probably.
No, absolutely.
I wasn't there.
It was the number sign.
I wasn't there.
All I'm saying is the number sign came before the pound sign. That's all I'm saying. I understand that now it's the pound sign, but
No, it's not. It's not even the pound sign no more.
Yes, but for us, for me,
For us, it's
for me,
pound.
no, for me, it's the number sign.
How many times in your life have you ever been told, enter the number sign?
The only time you use it is when the
No,
phone's
no, don't fucking backtrack. How many times in your life have you been told, enter the number sign?
When I read it, and it says enter, and it says enter
When you read
number
it, it's when
sign
you're told.
24678.
Yes, it's pound 24678.
That's like saying that something that has been around for thousands of years, that's used now as something different. That's what that is. That's what you're saying. So for example, a mummy uses this fucking staff, whatever you want to call it. Back then, it was named something. It was something. And then years later, now they call it a staff.
But that's
Now-
because
now it's a staff.
that's because they didn't know what to call it because those people weren't surviving. They were already gone. Now somebody else comes and finds it, and they're like, "Oh, we can see fucking 1 billion stars. We don't get to name it.
But symbols are different.
How?
Symbols.
Numbers are numbers.
Yeah.
Symbols are symbols.
But there was a point where numbers weren't even numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah. But when they made numbers, they made the number sign to identify numbers. Then phones came along and they're like, we're calling this pound.
No, they said, okay, so we're gonna identify numbers by 1, 2, 3. This is odd. This is even. Oh yeah, that's the pound sign. Goes at the very last fucking button on every phone. When you call and you want to talk to somebody,
It's not even the last button.
it is.
Star is the last button.
No, it's not. Pound sign's on this side.
Yeah. But it goes on this side. So if you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pound sign, 0.
I think that's a star on the right.
Yeah, on the right, start.
That's what it just says, the last fucking button.
Oh, that's weird, that's never on that side. Is it?
I think you just lost your own argument. Your fucking mind's blown.
It's my one that is on the side, but that still doesn't change the fact that it's a number.
Okay, so if you were wrong about that, you're probably wrong about the rest of them.
There's
How not?
plenty of stuff that I'm wrong about and that I'm right about.
But this isn't one of them.
That was on the right side, you're right, I was wrong.
With the whole,
No, not the whole argument.
you're crazy. All right, folks, we're gonna get out of here this time. Continue this argument. We're gonna post it up on Loyal Legacy Facebook page. Let us know what you call it. Let us know, maybe did you grow up calling it something different? But it's a fucking pound sign. It's a number sign. We've heard it's a hashtag. What is it? And it's pound sign.
Even if you call it the pound sign, you know that it is the number sign. But
Well,
anyways, how about them Raiders? Fuck your team. If you're still hating on us, get ready to be mad.
All right, folks. Appreciate you guys tuning in, checking in. Jose's going to be training. Steve's just going to go out and wing it. They're probably going to make it 40 yards most.
That's right. I was gonna say, how far do you think you can do it? If you think you can do it, I'd like to hear some feedback.
Yeah. Do you guys think that you could? I mean, I think somebody in better shape who runs more often would probably say, okay, 70 yards isn't as bad. You guys are not that.
But if you're gonna say I can't do it, you better be able to do it.
I'm telling you, I can't do it, and you can't do it.
Be quiet.
I don't think either one of us.
I don't think you can.
I know for sure I'm not.
I know I can.
On grass too, for me, I don't know if I can't run on grass.
Grass, I can do it anything.
Because you step different. You're gonna slow up.
Knees to the chest.
All right, folks. Until next week, Steve's gonna be high-teching.
Can't believe it shows live along every time last week.